a better you, to be a better you. It's not too late to change your life. It's not too late to change your mind. Every day is a brand new day, and every day is a brand new day for you to do what you need to do, to be a better you, be a better you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Better You through prayer and fasting. And today we have a very unique and very special show. I mean, it's so special, we're actually on a different day, we're on a different time, and we're doing this because I have an incredible producer, Desiree Valdez, that makes everything possible. And we
Thank
also we have two incredible guests that I have interviewed twice before on the web radio network, and they come to us streaming live stream from Delhi, India. We have the incredible guru Munish, and we have his beautiful wife here, Sonali Parampranyog. And I know that
Yes.
they have middle names, and I didn't say that, but I hope I introduced the names correctly, perfectly, as they should be. And we are
Yes.
so thankful for you to be here with us.
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you so much for inviting us and thinking that we can talk something better for making our world better. Thank you so much. Yes.
You are so welcome. You're so welcome. And I know Desiree, I wanted to also say again, thank you so much for helping with all of this because we are, when we're now with a different country, so we're trying to make sure all of our, all of the wires are crossing perfectly out in the stratosphere and the hemispheres. And so far, we've had a little technical difficulties, but it's powering through. Thank you, God. Um,
Thank you,
Amen.
God. Yes.
yeah.
Thank God.
So, I would love for you to tell your. We have enough time to tell the whole story, or whatever you would like to share about. Tell us about your life and what you do, what both of you do there in India, and a global community. This is a
Yes.
global community that you
Mhm.
are spearheading.
Uh, Thank you, sister. Thank you for inviting us to talk something about us. Uh, Myself, Munesh Sinha. People say me here, Guruji, Guru Munesh Sinha, and people say her Guru Ma. Guru Ma means the
Oh,
wife of Guruji. Yeah, and Ma is the name of mother. So Guru Ma and Guruji. So we are from India, a place called Ghaziabad. Ghaziabad is a very near to Delhi. It's a dormitory of Delhi, and after leaving our corporate job, we decided not to work for anyone now, uh, except our soul, except for the needy person, except for the society. So in corporate world, we were not happy uh, because it was every day we were facing the mental torture and the purpose of living life was not fulfilling our meaning of life. So uh, we both decided let's resign the organization and we should work for something better for the whole life, better for the society, better for the our planet, our Mother Earth. So we can raising we together raising the global consciousness to helping humanity, making feeling everyone a brother sister, one family, so that everyone can feel that yes, this is good. So from last 20 years we are working for the society. We established our one organization called Parampranyog. Parampranyog is the Param is the absolute, Pran is the life force energy, and Yog means the unification with the highest absolute formless being, which we can say God, we can say Allah, we can say in India, Bhagwan, Ishvara. So everything is the final consciousness is one, and we all are the family of that one existence, and is staying on our planet. So we started teaching meditation uh, to the world, to the police force, to the armed force, to the street children, homeless people, and
Society.
from the societies and this schools, old age homes. So we were feeling so happy. We were feeling so contained after teaching them, giving them a small piece for their mental state. So me and my wife and my son, so we three were working non-stop, uh, 365 days, 24/7, always for the humanity and raising global consciousness for the betterment of our planet. So this the little my identity, my introduction is this much. Now I would love to say my wife to speak something about.
Yeah, thank you so much. So excited to meet you both, and it's really a very good journey for us. So we started as corporate, workers, and then we realized that we must give back something to society. So we started all these activities, and the first thing came into our mind to do meditation, and meditation guided us to do service for the society. Then eventually we started. All of a sudden, haven't started everything at a starting at one time, but we eventually learned and we started doing things. So first we started meditation, then we understood that society need so many things from us. So let's discover what we can do. Then we uh, called people at a small home. So at 5:30 in the morning, we started only sitting quiet and listening some mantras and all. And then we evolved with that we must do something for unfortunate people, those who are not having fortune like us. So whatever we can do, not that we have to do very big thing. Whatever we have, we will do. Then we started, going to the street and then distributing food and collecting clothes from everyone. Then distributed to the street children and people. And this is the this is the process we started. So now so we are with so many people are with us, helping us in this work. And so we have a now. So started only 2%, now we have a team.
Yes, it was
Yes,
a very tough story. It was very tough journey. It is a tough journey now still because we don't have any fund provider, like big firm, big organization, corporates, or a
sponsors.
sponsor or government funding. We don't have any of them. But if you do such thing from your soul, but your intention is pure to serving the people, you get small little help from many people who they believe in you, and
Like-minded people.
like-minded people they believe in you, uh, till you can understand living in capital of India like Delhi without earning any money is not a easy thing. It's a very tough thing for staying with your family, with fulfilling all the demands of your need for sustaining your life. Means at least you have to sustain yourself. And our school is also on rent building, the place where we teach our children. That building is also on rent. So it was not very easy to arranging every month rent for the school, for the children who they are from slum, who they are from street. But if we don't think of them, who will think of them? Nobody is there. Nobody cares what is happening nearby. Ultimately, this is our responsibility to do and think of them, who they have no one to think. So when we talked our people, I will teach you meditation. I will teach you experiencing peace. I will teach you the the mental peace. So if you think it is good, if I'm doing something good work, if you think that you can support us, then you please support us. Then if suppose $100, suppose somebody says give us, then what we started, we kept $10 for our sustaining life, for food, for paying bills, and the $90 we were spending on rent, food for the children, books and dresses for the children, and for their happiness, for taking them picnics, giving them a good life, a good happiness. So it was making us more richer than the materialistic world rich person. So always feel very content when we see ourselves, and when we sit in quiet place, then always we pray God and say thanks. At least thanks God for choosing us to do this kind of work for the society and the person who really need us. So this is how our journey is going on, meeting people like you, in this 7 million people on this earth. It is not a joke, to meeting same vibrations people, meeting same mindset people, who they are far away from my place, but God is creating, God is connecting dot to making a good world. So thank you, God, for giving a sister like you, and I'm blessed to talking to you people.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just I love your story. I love your life story. And I remember the first time we met and talked, and just hearing how you and Sonali got together and created this. I know it wasn't easy at all, and
Yes.
and I can't even imagine. I've never been to your country, but I can't imagine because I'm not from there, so I don't know everything about that. And I know it's not the same as in America where you can get corporate sponsors and all these things. And I was telling Munish yesterday, it's like trying to find funding and things like that. It's like, it's like if you try to find it, it's like it seems so impossible. And so that's why personally I agree with them. What they're saying is like everything that we do here and with what we're doing right now in our life, it's like I just have to turn it over to God. And he's right. The money or it just trickles in or it's just enough to handle that and get you to the next place and then you meet somebody else and then they come in. So it's God orchestrating
Yes.
everything and it's our path whether we don't have money this week or we do have money this week or it's just almost like it's the journey. And
Yes.
I want to ask Desiree. Desiree, I'm sure you have a question or a thought that you would like to share with these two wonderful people. Could you bring in what you would like to say? I would love to hear it.
Oh, well, sure. Well, blessing so much. And thank you for just sharing it and just so beautiful. I mean, my heart was just so swelling with like just joy and like, I thank you for that. Like we need. like that's the change, you saw that change that needed to be happen, you became the change that needed to be, and uh I, I can tell, like, as a kid, like, it makes a difference. Every little thing makes a difference. Just to be acknowledged makes a difference. And although, like, everything that you all are doing is absolutely beautiful, and it is thankful to God, and it's a beautiful light, and that right there can make a difference in somebody's life because these small acts of kindness go so far. I have had strangers that have shown me kindness, and sometimes it's the one thing that I have left to hold on to. And so, you know, always know that it's good and it makes a difference. And so when people think like, is it worth it? It is. We give so much of ourselves because we care, we love, and we want to share that love with everyone also. And yes, I always say it's a small sacrifice for a greater reward. Everything in this world's a small sacrifice, you know, in comparison to a greater reward of eternity, to a greater reward of love, to a greater reward of a child's smile that could have, more possibilities or a better tomorrow for a senior or an elder, but that has already lived a long life and just needs a helping hand. Just all of this is just, it's what is it? It takes us 15 minutes, a half hour, half a day, one day of our lives comparison. If we can all come together, put aside our differences because it's love, that's what conquers all. It doesn't matter. You are my brother, you are my sister, you're in India, I am over here in the United States. But we love humanity, we love people, we love what is inside that who cares, that's past the flesh, that's past the veil of what we see. We love the heart. And that is what God is about. And then, like you said, the universe, I understand absolutely, because you know what? In in life, sometimes it just becomes a light in darkness. Sometimes you're just looking for that sunrise. Sometimes, you've seen so many sunsets and you've seen counted so many stars. You need that rainbow, you need those clouds, and you need the sunshine. So yes, I think that that is just absolutely, we need to light. And I see your light, and I think that's beautiful that we have our light over here. And together, yes, I think it's beautiful that we can shine and be powerful because love does conquer all, and it will cross all the seas, across these airwaves and everything, because you are making a difference, my brothers and sisters. And bless you. God bless you for it. And please, thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my sister. Because these words and your love, what you are giving us, the appreciation, acknowledging, noticing, appreciating, this is our earning, this is our
Strength.
money, this is our strength, this is our power of growing
Mm,
and do something for the person who really need us. You can imagine that at least here in India what happens. uh, it's a highly populated country, it's a
mm,
huge population, and uh, the India is growing step by step. It is growing, but the group, many people from the village, from the who they are in working labor. So their situation is not appreciable.
mhm.
You need someone to hold their hands, to hold their life. So uh, and nowadays what is happening, uh, mm, ge- making themselves success people in their life. People are doing so many things, and they are in drugs, they are in drugs of success,
Mm,
or they don't even see what is happening there nearby. They are into madness of earning money, madness of claiming themselves as a successful person, media, and for their society, in their community, in their top richest people. They're they're so they're so much rushing towards uh, their community to claiming themselves that they are a
Materialistic.
rich person, materialistic gain. But in this race, they forget finally what is left behind, what is the responsibility of experiencing human being. Human is not an animal. Animal can think on for themselves only, but human, it's a God gifted
Creature.
creature on this planet. Human doesn't think only for self. If they receive for good light, if they receive the real meaning of their existence, so at least God expects something from
Human being.
human being. God expects something for human being, and tells that uh, my extended body, who they are not experiencing your kind of life, uh, my extended body, who they are not fortunate like you must do something for them. You must becoming a hope for them. If suppose when we go to street, when we go to slums, when we go to the village children, uh, if we are not capable to give something in the form of money, or in the form of making their home, in the form of making giving them helping for their sickness. uh, but if I say, keeping my hand in their back, that don't worry, I'm always with you, don't worry, I will walk with you, don't worry, I will do something for you. So these words makes miracle for them. These words, these hopes, makes them very very hopeful towards us. And the moment we say these things, naturally, I don't know from where, God extend his hands from anywhere from the world, and they receive some good news for them. So this is what hope is. And I know that God always look for the purest soul. God always look for the helping hands, who really wants to help their God extended body, because they are not different. They are the extended body of ourself and the extended body of our God. So this is what we are doing. And by the grace of God, this year you must have heard that 21st June is been declared as a International Yoga Day. Have you heard? 21st June. Yeah, 21st June
Oh,
is 21st June.
June.
June is being celebrated, declared by United Nations, the World Yoga Day. Uh,
wow.
yeah, 21st June is the International World
That's
Yoga
it.
Day,
And 21st December is Meditation Day.
and this coming 21st
Wow.
December is the World Meditation Day. It has been declared by the United
UN.
Nation.
Yes.
United
That
Nations.
is
So
cool.
yes,
No, I did not know. Wow. I wonder why I don't know this. That is international too.
yeah, that
That
is it.
is that is big. That's huge. That's
Yes, yes.
awesome. I look forward to seeing that on the calendar next year.
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
and you can join us, or we can do collective global meditation on 21st
21st
December
December.
also. 21st
Okay.
December 21st December has been declared from the United Nations a World Meditation Day. So we can do group meditation
Global.
online, calling lots of people to meditate to raise the global consciousness. And one good news is also there. This year,
Mhm.
21st June, International Yoga Day, I was invited to commentary on Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi on All India Radio. So it was a miracle for me that they have selected me for commentary on yoga of the Prime Minister of India. So this happens when your intention is pure. This happens when you do something good for the nature, for the whole world, for the society. You don't need to have so many good source, good people to know. It automatically happened. I received one day one call, and they told Guru Munesh Sinha. I told yes. So our Prime Minister has been selected you for uh, 21st Yoga International Day to commentary on All India Radio. So this happens with us.
That is
Right? Yes. Thank you
And
so much.
I remember just a few years ago when I actually met you and interviewed you, and we talked about how the future was going to happen. What would happen in the future, and then as I watched the next year, and then the year after, and now this year, I have seen how the God is just bringing you fully into the spotlight to help on a globe. You put out there global consciousness helping the world. And that is what I've seen you stepping to do. And even so much that, from here in America, a lot of people know who Deepak Chopra is. I
Yes.
remember, yeah,
mhm.
so everybody knows who that person is. And I know that that's why I even put those pictures on the promo, because there you are. He reached out to you. You are,
Yes.
with him, and it's almost, it looks to me as if he is saying, these people are wonderful people. These people are coming up to help now. And I just, tell us a little bit about that, both of you. What is that like
Yes.
to have to know Deepak Chopra and the Prime Minister, and what is it like now to be in that level
Yeah.
of God's level?
uh, all happens when universe consider you as a good human being. uh, then what happens, I was doing my job, and it is being recognized by the Deepak Chopra group of the instructor. He has a big organization there, and so many people who they are connected to Deepak Chopra organization, they are my ambassador. So they come India, they meet me, they go to a school, they laugh with the children, they work with the children, and this way Deepak Chopra and the whole community, they knew me that one person after leaving his corporate job, he is completely into the Shiva, completely into the
Service.
service to the society, and making real meditation and yoga meaningful, because yoga is not only a posture, yoga is not only a body fitness, yoga is not only going into the gym. Yoga is not a circus. Yoga is beyond that. Yoga means when you unify yourself with the each and every existence on this planet. Um, Nothing is separate. Everything is you in different form. Everything is your extended body, but it looks like different. But on the source of beingness, it is one. So yoga teaches us oneness for this entire world. And you must have heard the yoga teacher, the guru of Deepak Chopra. His name is Eddie Stern. He is a big yoga teacher in United States. He teaches yoga to Deepak Chopra also.
In
And
Times
Times
Square,
Square, he does so
this
many
Deepak Chopra.
yoga session and all. So when he came India, and there was a good seminar happening here in India, so I was also invited there, and I met Eddie Stern, and he was so impressed to meet me. He promised that I will come to your school. Then he visited our school. It was a really miracle, dreams coming true. Eddiston is coming to a school. We have a very small school, 3 bedroom. um,
Sort of.
sort of things, very small 3 bedroom. But our intention is so pure. So we received so many children from near slums. So because it's 20 years now, so 20 years it's a 2 decades. So many people from the slum, they see hope in me. Something will happen bad, they come to me. Something distress, they come to me. Something for their rights, they come to me. So uh, their children who they are suffering, they send their school to our school. So uh, he came to our school, and he saw, my God, you have no bureaucracy, you have no advertisement, you have
No office.
no office, but their life is just like that. Children are coming and experiencing that Oxford is there. They receive love, they receive happiness. Only thing is that we want give them a good human being, because every mother and every parents of this planet, now they should think of to producing their children who they can contribute positivity in this society, because it's a need of ours. Uh, and until this, we don't teach them what is the character of good human being, how they can contribute to the society, means no fight, uh, no snatching, no lie. So these are the things we are being teaching the children who they are very small age. So making foundation uh, in very small age, so that they can be a very good citizen of our earth. This is what.
So Edison noticed all these things and he was very impressed. And then again, we actually met Deepak Chopra in 2013 first time. First time we've been invited, and then again three more times we met him, and it was fabulous meeting, and we were super happy to meet him, and it was like dream come true because we had not a big sort of thing to reach out to him. He is a very big sort in the world, so it's all God blessings that we got a chance to meet him, and
And whenever he comes to Delhi, his organization gave us information that Deepak Chopra wants to meet you all.
Oh, that's so wonderful. You know, I just love this. I love all of this. Thank you for sharing all of this information and your thoughts with us. I now that you've brought up the 2 decades of helping the children and their families, can you
Yes,
tell us how you've seen changes as they grow? So 20 years ago, now they're adults or they're in their 30s
yes,
if they started.
yes.
And so now you've got their maybe, hopefully not their children, but maybe their children or their grandchildren. How have you seen the evolution of the children that you have helped and or the people in the community that you have helped?
Yeah, it's a very good question. You'll be very surprised to see their life. Uh, Earlier, they were begging. When they came to school, we helped them to grow as a good human being and study also. So, 0 to 5th, we teach in our school up to 5th class. And after 5th class, 5th standard, they go to different school. But if they are not selected, they are not being taking admission in a further school. So our school, we help them such a way, so they should get a good admission in another school from 6th to 12th. And 6th to 12th, every month the fees of the school we provide. We give the fees of the school, everything means their education and all. And will be very happy to see and know that many of our children whose father was begging and whose father was on the street, now they are earning, they are taking a flat on the rent, and they stop their father to beg, and they are keeping their parents in very good apartment, and they buy a motorbike for their job, and when they buy a bike, they come first to me, and they give their key of bike to me and say, Guruji, first you ride, then I will start. Uh, I say,
Oh,
why? They say, no, we have some emotion for you, that you made us like this, that we can buy a bike. And now my whole family is not begging. Everyone is
There is a
living with me.
generation shift.
There is a complete generation shift,
Shift,
you know,
yes.
and their children are now they send to a good school. So it is not a one or two story. The
So many
this
stories
kind
are
of
there.
story is endless story we have for our for the children who passed out from our school and making a difference in life. Yeah.
oh, and I love it. Thank you for sharing that. One thing we can add to that is like I watch your videos. I know what your school is. I know I've seen so many wonderful videos, and one thing I know that you are doing in there is you are bringing God, or you're bringing spirit, you're bringing that heart into their daily lives. And I believe, and I know Desiree does too, that right now it's as if it's so many people are anti God, they're anti any of that. And so it makes me ask the question to you: do you believe that that is like a huge part? I'm sure you do, but do you believe that that is a huge part of what transcends these children into the highest levels that they are going?
Yes, yes. You know, actually, what happens, the biggest God on this planet is the humanity. Humanity is the biggest work of God, the name of God, and the meaning of life, meaning of human being is simply a service to the humanity. I think this is the biggest mantra. This is the biggest, the strength behind every good human being. If you do everything, but if you are not able to do some any help who really needs you, then living for self it doesn't has any meaning until unless you don't helping society or our planet to raising their global consciousness to work for global warming and for terrorism. These all are disturbing whole humanity and the human race very badly. So our children who they are with us means who they come to our school, to whom we reach out to holding their hands to walk with us. So they are completely without any religion. They are simply a good human being. If you ask my any children that what is your name and what do you want to be in your life, they say, Guruji, I want to become a very good human being first, then engineer or doctor or anything. Otherwise, if you become a doctor or if you become an engineer or if you become a very good successful person, but you're not a good human being, then everything has no meaning because uh, you will be destroying your family, you will be destroying your neighbor, you will destroying your whole planet. So this is the most needed thing. So our children are making the great change, the
Differences.
difference changes. I think your question was this. I answer you the right.
Yes, and just the fact that it's part of the humanity. I loved how you said that humanity, God's is humanity is helping others. Helping in
Yes.
humanity a huge way. I like how you put that. So over here in America, I don't know about other countries, but uh, yoga and those different things are very big now. They really are, and so. But I would love for you to share your thoughts on why why people feel as if sometimes it isn't good, and I understand why, because they they don't know that. Desiree, can you help me with this one? some people feel as if yoga isn't has like a bad connotation to it for in America. But I understand that, but I've also done yoga. I also believe in breathing. I believe in God. I believe in the body. I believe in we are spiritual beings. And I believe
Oh,
that everything is of the if you are we are universal in many all ways, and God is the highest. And when God comes through us to work with us in our bodies, in our stretching, in our breathing, I believe that's what the true message is. Am I right? I'm right about this, right? Could you explain that for us, please? Or
Yes, yes. Actually, in yogic tradition, if you understand real yoga, what is the real yoga, and the purpose of yoga is understanding who you really are first. Uh, and we are not the body, we are not the mind, because body gets changed every second. Uh, in every 4 weeks, you get a new skin. In every 8 weeks, you get a new digestive system. In every 11 months, 9 days, you get a completely new skeleton. So, body is not a noun, body is a process, body is a verb. So, it's a continuous process. In every breath, you extend yourself, you give yourself your 100, you're completely, 10 to the 10 to the 20, 20 to the power 22 zero. The whole scraps from you breathing, you distribute your part to the whole universe. And while we inhaling our breath, we recollect our whole body from the universe to this body. So body keeps gets changes, and if we think of mind, so you are not even your mind, because mind gets complete change. In While we are talking, our mind is engaged, is listening. The moment before this interview, before this live, our mind was engaging somewhere else. And after just finishing this podcast,
It's a
um,
freaky. Mind is
mind is
freaky.
freaky, and in every day, more than 50 to 70,000 thoughts you entertain. So which mind you will say this is me? Which body you will say this is me? You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are the field where your body mind arise, sustain and subside. You are the consciousness, you are the formless being where your body, mind arise, sustain, and subside. So you are a formless being. You never die. You are always you always exist in this planet called Sat Chit Ananda, means the consciousness, which always available in this whole existence. And it turns its sarupa means it turns its appearance as a body, as a mind, or as a vision. So nam rupa vyavhar, these three words are from Sanskrit.
Wisdom.
uh,
Our wisdom.
our wisdom Sanskrit, that Nam means name, Roop means your face, your
Appearance.
appearance, and the Bevhar means what you're doing. This only three gets changed, but the consciousness is the same of yours. Means that talking, if I'm talking to you now, listener within you is the same. The talker within here
Speaker.
means speaker within here. The consciousness is the same, only the body and mind is the different. One is from America and one is here in India, but the platform where body mind arise,
Real
sustain
essence.
and subside is the same.
Same.
uh, it applies to everyone, it applies to everything. So that consciousness is through yoga, means the purpose of yoga is to go beyond body mind, beyond going beyond body mind, to experiencing oneness, to experiencing one existence. And whole world, whole universe is the extended of that consciousness. So this is called real yoga. But keeping fit your body is also a duty,
It's a
means
part.
it's a
It's a part
part,
of
it's a byproduct, it's a byproduct of yoga, that you try to keep your body fit so that you can walk better, you can think better, you can do some good job for the humanity better. You need a body because you need an instrument to perform.
Body.
So the formless need form to perform its beauty, formless need form to perform its beauty. That's why the consciousness needs body to perform its own infinity experience, infinite love, infinite oneness, infinite smile, infinite helping. So these are the thing, expression of that consciousness coming through the formless being like body and mind. So this is the real yoga, and what we teach in our meditation, in our yoga, we always teach and say my followers to please don't cage yourself in your body and mind only. Otherwise, if you think of your body, if you think of your only mind, then you will never get contentment in your life, because these things are happening to the animal also. The person, the creature, the creation of this whole existence, they have also body, they have also mind, but they don't have this question why my life is. They have no question that you why I'm here, what is the meaning of my life. If you ask this question to your to your pets in your home, they can't answer because they have no this consciousness, the higher consciousness. This only belongs to a higher consciousness. This higher consciousness belongs to only to the human being, and the human being has to experience this oneness through yoga. So this is yoga is the one part of shaping yourself better human being for the human, but not earning money. Yoga is not a business. Yoga is not a studio. Yoga that is a gym kind of things. That's not yoga. Yoga is until unless you don't. Because I have an experience to see so many yogic people. They claim that I'm doing yoga from last 20 years, but if you talk about compassion, if you talk about love, if you talk about anger, if you talk ego, jealousy, they are full in that. But claiming I'm a yoga
Right,
practice,
right.
I do 2 hours every day yoga, and different kind of. They don't leave any corner. They don't leave any studio. In a different kind of yoga, they go, and because they don't understand what is the meaning of yoga. If you understand what is the meaning of yoga, then you do less, but your fragrance of humanity uh, goes everywhere in this world. That is the real yoga.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I love that answer. Thank you so much. You really made me laugh on that last part. One thing about this show, both of you, is that it's about it started because of my journey with God and prayer and fasting, and how those. I mean, I used to fast with juices and things, and I when I combined those around the time right before I met you both a few years back, I started to combine those, and so I think about my journey from now, from then to now, and how I, how it's evolved with different things with prayer and fasting. And I wanted to ask both of you how you feel about fasting, and it doesn't even have to be about the food. Fasting could also be giving up something, for the day, whether it's television or, pornography or the bad things, all the bad things, alcohol, drugs. So how do you both feel about prayer and fasting combined?
Yes, this has lots of power. Prayers, fasting has lot to do with the mind. If your mind is strong, if your mind is under control, then you can do a fasting in every area. Fasting is just not eating for a day. Fasting is
Fasting of
the
thought,
fasting of thought, fasting of
gadgets.
digital gadgets, fasting of not watching reels and everything which comes as a information. So you need to fast in every area of life. Means you have to decide, you have to decide a day. Today is my digital fasting, today is my food fasting, today is my this behavior fasting. So fasting comes in so many flavors in our life. If your mind is under control, then you are success to do fasting. But if your mind is not under control, it vibrates each and every time, each and every second, then you can't do a fast and it doesn't affect your life. And prayers is just like this. Prayers doesn't happens from the mind. Prayers doesn't happens from the body. Prayers happen from the real consciousness, which has no body, which has no locality. It's simply experiencing you as a biological extension of that. So prayers comes from the non-local existence within you, and it goes to the non-local existence beyond you. So prayers has such beautiful things to experience every day, and this is really a really great thing. Fasting, yeah,
I,
it's you
I
can tell.
just I just wanted to add something. Like in India, we have fasting and prayers associated with spiritual practices, right? And everywhere, maybe. But fasting, especially associated with spiritual practices, it's only because India has lots of festivals. So, in when festival comes, we used to keep fast, and that festival is related to seasonal change. Like some festival are in deep winter, some festival are in the changing process, like winter is coming and
Transit.
summer is going. So that it actually concerned with the body, metabolism, metabolism to accept the change of weather or the season, whatever is coming. So it is also related with this kind of things, and we practice this through spiritual festivals. And it has lots of throughout years we have lots of festival, every 15 days, every 30 days, every 6 months, 3 months, and automatically we keep fast, and that leads to a very good sense of thought, because it is associated with spirituality. So while you are in practice, you are definitely not going to think anything negative. So definitely it also purifies your thought and as well as your body. So we keep fast in that way, and it is totally connected with mind, body, and soul, not only body.
Yes, fasting is related to
Yes.
your body, mind, and soul. Prayer is also related to your body, mind,
And
and
some
soul.
fast are
Yeah.
having special kind of foods. Some fast have having special kind of seasonal fruits that we must eat, and we must make some prepare some food which is suitable for the next season. Like if summer is coming, so we must eat something before coming, so our body is habitual of having that kind of heat and everything. So
Yeah.
we live organically, and in this way fasting help us to beat the weather or the season in that way.
Yes.
So it
Yes.
also increase our immunity too.
Yes. Yes.
Yay! I love this. Thank you for sharing that. You
Wow.
know, that's what this is what makes you both a special team, because you both are bringing so many amazing things to the light and together. So you're literally just everything you're doing is working toward every part of the human's soul and body. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Um, because it's so important to me. Like when I listen to you both, I think about what am I doing for humanity, and I really believe, like I know Desiree too. We spend hours and hours trying to help and share information, and I feel like I just try to listen to God and let God tell me what I have to do. How can you share thoughts on how people can listen to God um, and hear that voice, because so many people, they don't hear God. They don't know what God wants them to do, and they don't even believe in God. Could you offer advice or thoughts on that, both of you?
Yeah. Actually, we try to search God outside of our world, outside of our home, outside of our body, outside of our society. God is not external. God is always internal. Uh, because your body and mind is searching God, or God, you are searching, going into the temple,
Church.
or going to church, or going to so many places, so-called place that God was taken birth here, so many places just to satisfy your ego, that no, I visited God, or I visited temple, or I visited church. But God is inside you. God is always there to guide you. If you go deeper inside, deeper inside means if you become for only 5 to 10 minutes thoughtless, there is no thought, and simply you are merging with that infinite God within you. God is always in your action. God is always in your smile. God is always in your eyes to see. God is always there in your heart beating. So God never leave us and separate himself. No, no, let him live his life. He can't do this because he has some bigger plan for you. Only thing is that we don't realize. We see God differently. But once you understand what God is not outside. When you keep yourself silent, trust, surrender, uh, and every day you are in the gratitude practice. Every day you are practicing gratitude for whatever you have. It's enough for entire world. It's enough for you. And if we complain every day, if we reject everything, if we reject every situation in our life, then God simply becomes very disappointed. God says, you don't know how many people on this planet is not living like you. There are so many millions and millions people who they are not experiencing your kind of life, and you are having complaint for me, you are having dissatisfaction from my side. So you have not seen how people are suffering, how people are not having good days, how people are not experiencing a happiness. So please, thanks for each and every situation. At least we are alive. We can see, we can talk, we can
Yeah.
laugh, and we can listen. So these, one study I was listening today, in one of my very, he's my follower. He was saying that he's a doctor here in India. He says, in one research, 1.5 million people doesn't wake up in the morning every day. 1.5 million people doesn't wake up early in the morning because they sleep and they go. Means you don't know when you are going to die. You
Right.
don't know how God is keeping you alive. So every morning when you open your eyes, and say thanks God that at least you gave me this life. I'm alive. Thank you God. Thank you God. So thanking is the biggest mantra to finding a God. Gratitude, appreciation for everything is the biggest mantra of experiencing a God. And God is always in your action, in your words, in your sweetness, in your smile. So keep alive God within you, because don't let God die in your personality. So that if you are without God, people can easily understand you are far away from God. So these two, three things, if you practice and meditate at least 5 to 10 minutes every morning and evening, and do something for the humanity, that's enough. God only wants this from His own extended body like us.
Very good. I would like to add another question to that, if you don't mind. Um,
Yes.
so there are those that will go to retreats and things, probably all over the world, and they will take drugs like awakawagashwa or things like that, or psychedelics. There, a long time ago when I worked at Medicine Wheel for Dr. Swidler, well, it wasn't that long ago, but I would work on people that would also go to travel to Peru, and they would do frog medicine, and that would put them on a psychedelic trip. And or there's others that will take type of psychedelics, and they feel as if they're connecting with God and things. Do you believe that that is something people should do, or do you believe that they are actually communicating with God, or is that some other realms that possibly they shouldn't be communicating? Or what is your thoughts?
No, this is a temporary pleasure. This is not a real pleasure. Pleasure should be permanent. Pleasure should not be detached from your beingness. If we are taking these drugs for experiencing temporary pleasure, we are handicapped. Our happiness is depending upon someone, something else. So once you know God, once you understand God, once you transparently experiencing the formless being inside you, that makes you infinite. And when infinite cannot be two, when you're talking about infinite, experiencing infinite, that cannot be two infinite. Only one infinite covers each and every creation on this planet. So that happiness is infinite. So that will makes you the permanent happy always. You are there. Once we are in ignorance, we don't know who we really are. We don't know what is our existence purpose. What is the purpose of our life? We find temporary happiness outside, going into the pub, drinking lots of alcohol, finding a good new girl every day. So these are the things which you are finding, we trying to find a happiness for temporary period. This is not a happiness. So once you know the knowledge of self, once you know the your existence transparently, then these attitude doesn't comes again, because you always see it's a handicap. It's a temporary pleasure, and temporary pleasure always comes with lot of difficulties. Always temporary pleasure comes with lot of difficulties, lot of problems, whether it is a money, whether it is alcohol, whether it is a small trip, or whether it is finding any a small pleasure. It comes with so many kind of difficulties, so many kind of problems. So why don't we go for a permanent solution? To not after receiving them, we don't need anything else. That makes our happiness bigger. That makes our satisfaction bigger. That makes our contentment bigger. We are always, and when we are not into the joy of giving, means we don't like to give, then we always find a way to receive. So when you are in the mode of receiving, you are always in the problem. When you always looking for something I should receive always,
Dissatisfaction.
dissatisfaction comes in your receiving. But when you make your consciousness how to give back to the society, how to give, not always money. Giving is, you can give your smile, you can give your touch, you can give your hope, you can give the good sentence,
Words.
good words. And if you are capable, if God has given you something extra, then you can give some money, make other people happy, make other people rich like you, make other people who can say that they made me like this what I am today. So this givingness is full of God. So when you give anything to anyone who is really needing you, you become a god for them for for a certain time. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Desiree, do you have any thoughts on what they've been saying that you'd like to share?
Sorry. This was all just so beautiful. I mean, how I was hearing everything and I could relate with a lot that you're sharing, and I am just it. There's so much. I mean, there is a lot, and I love the way you share your message and how you're touching lives again. And I do agree, and I do see that. And I was like I was a Buddhist for many years, and so letting go and I understand what you're saying and all that, and I can relate, and I smile because that is how God feels. That is like I mean, for me in my walk, personally, I would identify him as the Holy Spirit that dwells with his spirit, because you're right, God's like greater than the flesh, and I mean we're beyond that, and it's far. So I call in God to me is light, and he's my God, so I think he's spirit, but that's how I see him and identify him as. And so but yeah, it's so true, what you're saying. And I mean, all I hear is like so many scriptures that come to my mind as you're speaking, and you're just talking and sharing, and it's just, but I hear God speaking God's words also, like ministering to my heart as well, and speaking because it's true. Loving your neighbors as you love yourself, loving God more than our own, needs and desires. And it's true. Kindness does not cost anything. A smile does not cost anything. A hello, actually, just checking in on each other does not, take anything. And so, and it doesn't, it's okay. It's okay. You could be somewhere in your life and I could be somewhere else. But again, we can come together as humans because we are both seeking the same thing, and that's love. We're both seeking happiness. We're both seeking joy. We're all seeking, some type of like the world, we already know what the world is. We're trying to show that, hey, even amongst this, there's still some beauty there. There is still joy. There are good people still out there. There is still light and love, and that there is greater things than just your circumstances. So don't let that control your mindset. And I wish we would, society, culturally, would cultivate more of that, to inwardly reflect in yourselves, to inwardly quiet down the voices, to hear, and so that way we can have perspective instead of impulsively responsive, and then making quick rational or irrational choices. The stillness, there's so much beauty in that. And so, and I love the way that you're sharing all of that, and how you share that with others also, because it's so important. And that was like one of the things that helps in this chaotic, crazy, sorry, I mean, but like the world sometimes, is to have that peace, that peace within that. And that it starts here within us, because
Yeah.
we can't make the world stop turning, but we definitely can make our perspective and the way we see the world a lot more clearer, as it is, and the truth of it. We are stronger than it is. As you're saying, the finite God, yes, there is something within us that is more powerful. Look how resilient we are as humans, how we overcome. I see children just overcome such circumstances. It's just it's so it is, in which it's a little love, and you just watering that with the open hand. Ah, it's just absolutely beautiful. Just so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Desiree. And to end our conversation, I know we've got a little bit more. Well, we've run over time, but if you don't mind, we could stay stay a few minutes longer. I would love to know some of the things that you're planning for the year of 2026, or some ideas and thoughts that you would like to see happen for 2026 and beyond.
Yeah, simply we are praying God that at least 2026 should be a peace of year. Uh, it should be cool, and at least we should spread one message to the whole world that we are one family, we are one consciousness experiencing different body, different looks, different words, different pronunciation. So it doesn't matter. It's matter only that we are one family, we are one global home. So we should protect our home, we should protect our at least humanity, and if you are a rich person, if you have a blessed by God that you have lots of money, you can change so many's life. So pick one family, pick a one organization where your money can change the complete dimension of their existence. So this should be the motto of our whole planet, that we should work for each other, we should hold our hands each other to walk together.
And
This.
also, I just would like to add, in the age of AI, we want to help out to the children, those who are affected much for the AI, or maybe social media. So mental health well-being is another very big,
Challenge.
challenge
Yeah.
for all of us. So we definitely have some plan to do something for growing up children, to give them some kind of course or some kind of help, that we can reach out to them, those who are needing, and so that they can live a good life in
Yeah,
this
we are
challenge.
ready to give our classes for the needy children who they want to give peace to their mind. I'm always ready 24/7.
In
Uh,
very simple practices, they can lead a very good life along with their parents, help with the help of their parents,
yeah.
or with the help of teachers. They can have a very nice balanced life, so they are not able to handle this kind of destruction alone. So we can be a very helping hand to them. So we
Yeah,
have another
we
plan.
can lead a meditation session every week or every Saturday, Sunday. We can plan it out. So we can give our meditation session to the world needy person who they are interested. They can join,
Join,
and
yes.
they can live a better life, a good life. Yeah, always ready to help. Always ready to help.
I think that's wonderful, and in fact, you could I mean, the way it is, I mean, you could literally do that on your YouTube. I mean, I was just talking to my son yesterday, and he has 3 children, and I was kind of butting heads with him because I don't want this particular subject to actually take over, and that is AI. And he's
Yes.
like,
Yeah,
"Mom, everything's AI. All the kids, it's all AI." I had done that coloring book, right? And he goes, "Mom, do you know there's an app on AI now that you can download that coloring book, and they'll color it on the app. They'll color it on the computer." And I'm like, "No, I did not know that. And I don't want to know." So I was being really weird about stubborn. I would like them to use a crayon. And he goes, "Mom, that's not what's happening." He says, "It's happening. It's already happened. That's what's happening." So it's really hard for me to actually
Yes.
want that to happen. But what do you believe in this world of AI? Do you feel as if it is happening, it's going to happen, we have to use it to our best abilities? Like it could be a wonderful tool to bring out your voice to all these children and these people. And I think it's a wonderful idea. I love what you're saying. I know that's amazing. But what do you feel about the other part of AI? Do you feel like that's God is like kind of butting heads with this because possibly it's a destructive way too? What do you feel
uh,
about
uh,
that?
I'll have one suggestion on this because see. It's completely depend upon our quality of awareness, what kind of quality of awareness we have. uh, AI is a tool. AI is the can be used by different kind of awareness. Means if you are a criminal, you use your AI in different way. If you are a good human being, you use your AI in different way. So AI has no control on human being until unless human doesn't allow AI to dominate on our whole mentality or whole awareness. So we need to raise the global consciousness through meditation for their mental health, so that their intuition or their intelligence should work in a proper way to use AI in a proper direction.
Good.
Otherwise, if we are not working on mind, if we are not working on mental health in a very starting age of humanity, means the school,
Children.
children who they are going to become a citizen of our planet, so we should focus on that, so that they should choose AI for the betterment of our life. AI is the beautiful thing, but thing is that it depends upon what
How
what
we are using.
what kind of awareness is using
Hmm.
AI. So we have to work on the changing the awareness. This is the real need. Yeah.
Very good answer to that. That's very good. And one last
Yeah.
question. Another question is like, we on Desiree and I both have experienced the demonic forces, is what we call them, or supernatural forces that are not good. They're like the ones that are not good, and so that's what brought Desiree and I together. And to work with these different podcasts. And one of the things that we work with are the Archbishop Ronald Enright and the Unseen Realm. And that's a podcast that's on every Saturday today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we take questions from the audience and they go directly, so it's almost like if we had questions, they would go to you, both of you. And so
Mhm.
that's why I'm here to be the questions. Des is here to be the questions. But one of the things that we deal with in this organization of the Order of Exorcists is the forces that are not of God. Now, how does that relate in your world in India, or the in your experiences, if you have to come across something that is obviously a harmful type of spiritual entity, what would you tell somebody, um, and how would you help them with that?
Yeah, actually, it's again, I'll tell you, it's completely depending upon the quality of awareness we have. There is a word called qualia, Quali. Qualia means the quality of our awareness.
Mhm.
It's completely depending upon the person's qualia. So if we are listening this kind of story from our childhood, if we are engaged our story in our mind, so this kind of environment, so we always receive those kind of information, and it really matters. It's completely depend upon the belief, the degree of belief you have in this. But meditation makes you out of the cage. Means meditation free you, liberate you from this casing of our own building cage, which we made for our own self. So this, I'll say that one should do meditation to liberate their mind, because this all supernatural power or supernatural things what many people are experiencing, it's a caging of mind, it's a caging of awareness. But once you understand what is the awareness, what is the life, what is their existence, then it automatically goes from your thinking. It always goes from your all property of the mind. So I suggest that again the meditation is the answer.
So basically, that's working with God, working with the highest God, and that makes total sense to me. That
Yeah.
does. Does that make sense to you, Desiree? Does that resonate with you?
It does make sense. It does. I mean I mean that's what I mean meditating. I'm praying. Hey, yeah, I'm meditating too. I'm meditating a lot. But it's actually I do agree with you there, brother, because we do put I call them invisible prisons Another word we call is like strongholds or bondages that I have learned, but like it is because we are so there's great power accessible within us, it's just that we listen so much to the exteriors, and the influences. And so I think that's great that like you share that so much better. We need more community. We need more leadership to rather than, I guess, to have that, because I do believe the power of God. I do believe that God's is He knows our hearts. He knows us. And as you said, as we're doing, and that is great. And so it's so much better. Nowadays, you go to the TV, they're pushing alcoholism, as you were saying, they're pushing all this other, the yoga gyms. It reminds me of drive-throughs because I used to see that too. There's like, it's just like they just want like a stamp card in a sense, like 10 free yoga visits and my 11th yoga visits free, and it's not really enriching to like, I was like, it's not a drive-through service. It's like there's actually a little bit more, but that's a whole nother conversation for another time. But yes, I do agree. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to talk so much about
No, that's yeah, that's so true. And I'm so glad we talked about this subject because all the subject I think are very key to a universal platform for how it could help. So each of these segments or each question you've all answered is so perfect, and I can dissect them all and share them out. And I do appreciate you talking both about the prayer and fasting and the physical and the metabolism, and because I literally feel as if by doing that and by changing that, by letting God work through me, I mean, I've saved myself from diabetes, I've lost weight, I've saved myself from all kinds of illnesses that if I hadn't have put those together 3 years ago, I would be sick. I would be sick right now. But I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm healthy and I'm strong, and I love that you came here to share what makes you guys so wonderful to this world, and I'm so glad we could share your thoughts. Is there any other thoughts that are things you would like to express out to the world as we end the show?
Yes, I would love to say my all the brothers and sisters of this planet that feel free to come to your Indian home. I'm your brother. I'm your family in India, and really we want to change the world. We want to change the consciousness, and humanity is the answer. Uh, Connecting your true self is the answer, and appreciating is the answer. Gratitude is the answer. Letting go is the answer. So these all the four, 5 words around this whole world goes. So we must connect our own self, which is going into the deep silence and finding, asking yourself who you really are and what for you are here in on this planet.
Do you have any more events planned? I know last year I think you had several. I know you had several different places and locations that you went. Beautiful locations, amazing. You shared that all of that's on YouTube and your websites. So, or do you have any other teaching venues or things like that, retreats planned?
Yes, we are here in India. We Our classes goes on almost every day. I teach meditation and mental health on Indian Army. I teach meditation for mental health as a life coach in so many battalions, means armed force. So who they are coming to India. um they are welcome. They connect me. Join my hand to support children. Join my hand to work for the humanity on the street children, homeless children, and learn meditation from me. I would love to teach meditation my whole family of this world. So it will be a fantastic. Please come.
And also holistic way of lifestyle.
Yeah.
We also, extend our knowledge to the world, how holistic life affects our life, and how can we adopt a very good lifestyle with a very easy method, not very hectic, easy to use, easy to follow sort of things are there. Very small changes, very small alterations are there, but people forgot to, adapt it or use it in their everyday life. So we always share all these things
And
so
talk
that
about your book.
yes, and recently, yes, recently, my book is published on Amazon Kindle. It is on herbal tea. It's different types of teas. I just develop it through my experiences. It's totally hands-on experience. So one can buy that book from an Amazon Kindle and have the teas, which has lots of health benefits and different types of tests also. Taste very good and easy to use, easy to avail the ingredients very easy
From
in
the kitchen
from
itself.
the kitchen itself.
Yeah.
So it's not very tough, and making preparation is also very easy. So I can refer everyone to just go to Amazon Kindle and just have a look of that book.
Desiree, could you share that book with the?
I am looking it up right now.
Yeah,
Is it on your website? I
it's the one I sent you yesterday. It should.
Amazon Kindle website is
Oh,
Yeah,
you can you send the link again to the group,
okay.
so that
I can do it too. But one thing, I was thinking, would it be great if you could do that and take little videos while you're making each tea and share that? Like that would
yes,
be fun if we could see how you make the
Sure,
tea.
sure, sure.
And
yes,
also, I think you should do another book, follow up book, when you have time about some of the other things that you're doing. And that would be really great because I know you've got that. You're really a health coach. I mean, you actually are talking out to people and sharing health information about food and things. So, I mean, God
Yes.
bless you on that. I mean, I think that's amazing, and I will definitely get that book. I'm going to order that book. That'd be
Yes.
great.
thank you.
Yeah, I'll definitely
I
order the book. And let's see.
I'm, pull,
Did you find it, Des? I want to just see if we can
I'm
get that.
pulling it up. The which online you said Goodread?
Uh,
Or
Amazon.
oh, is it
Amazon
on
Kindle.
Amazon?
Amazon
Amazon, thank you.
Kindle. Kindle.
Okay.
Kindle. Yes.
Kingdom?
Yeah.
Kindle. Yes. Amazon
Kindle.
Kindle. Yes. Yes. It's
Okay.
a publishing site. It's a publishing site only.
Yeah, and I'm going to send it to Des right now too, just in case she's having trouble getting it. So, Des, I'm going to send it your way.
Good.
I mean, isn't this computer great? Look what we're doing. I'm over here in Arizona. Des is in Baltimore, Maryland. You are in India, and we are able to do this stuff with technology, AI. So I do love it. I'm very thankful. So I just sent it to you, Des, and it's called Herbal Drinks, Nature's Healing Elixirs.
Here it is. Oops,
Yeah. So Des is gonna have it right there. And so, and I do believe in
found
teas.
it.
I do believe that tea is one of the black tea and green tea, and they have all of these
Yes.
amazing things in them to help our bodies heal.
Yes.
And so I think it's a great book to have out. Um,
So
this,
Here we
I
go.
was
there it
going
is.
to,
There it is.
Yes,
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 this
yes.
one. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so everybody go and order that. And Des, we found out that it's actually $9 in American money. It looks like $9 in American money. And when you go to it, it'll if you're whatever country you're in, because I know lots of people from other countries are watching, but it will have your specific amount and country there. So when you order it, it will just place it like that. So very
Yes.
easy. Amazon is a great, that's what I sell my
Yes.
books on, and it works
Great.
really
Great.
well.
Yes, I'm going to write two more books within this month. One is on holistic healing and inner healing, how holistic healing helps inner healing, physical healing, right? So, one book is on that, and another book is in children, how to grow calm minds. So these two topics I have chosen, and maybe last of this month I can publish it. Yes.
Yay! Oh, yay! And one more thing, I want to say congratulations to your son, who has been just such a you all have been just so fun to watch and how your family has evolved. And I know that he is doing well, right? He is now working with some great people.
Yes,
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 yes, yes.
yes.
He's a very good designer. He's a very good editor.
Oh,
uh, AI
He
motion designer. Yes,
AI motion designer. So
also
he does such a great job for Australian cricket captain Steve Waugh.
Steve Bog. Yes,
Steve Waugh is the Australian cricket captain. He has
he has
chosen
a project. So
Samil, means my son name is Samil, and he does so many lots of editing work for him.
Yay!
wow.
It's so
Yes,
wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah,
yes,
and it's Desiree. It's actually on the Facebook. I've seen the videos, and he's also a brilliant musician. Your son,
yes,
a
yes,
singer. I mean, all the music, and then all of his video work. So he's so gifted and talented. Plus, he's from both of you, and he's just a
yes.
gift to humanity.
And
So
in your connection, if anyone wants to have editing job from India, so he will help and he will earn some money for children. That would be great. If your connection, if your community ask you, anyone, if you know a good editor
Mhm.
from India, so he will earn something money from that, and that money will go to serving our children. That would be great.
it's wonderful. Well, I'm
Absolutely.
congratulations to him. Congratulations to all of you just for being on this walk and doing so well. And I just know, like, I just see wonderful things happening for you for the rest of time now. So,
Mhm.
Desiree,
Thank
is
you
there
so
anything
much.
you wanted to say before we end, Desiree?
Oh, I
Thank you
wanted
so
to say I definitely am gonna keep that in mind with your son. I do network a lot in video and animations and editing. That's me. So if I find anybody, I most definitely, brother. I will. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah,
So
thank
thank
you,
you so
thank
much.
you,
you're
thank you,
welcome. See, it'll help.
thank you.
It's everything. Win-win. And it's all for love, and it's all for a betterment in the world.
Well,
Thank you
thank
so much
Thank
you.
for
you
thank
so
you so
much.
much for
So pleasure,
appreciating,
so pleasure.
noticing, and thank you so much for keeping us in your heart. We are a very small people.
Yes.
Thank you so much for keeping us in your heart and consciousness. Love you, hug
Love
you,
you, love
sister.
you. Thank you.
Aw.
I have one more wish. Could you please
Yes,
could you end this with a prayer for us, Monish or Sonali?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Please close your eyes, surrender yourself to this now moment. Relax, sense your temperature of your body, sense your existence, sense your weight of your body, sense the location of your body, sense the life of your body, and simply say, thanks, God, for keeping me the way you can. Thanks, God, for letting me live the way you allow. Thank you, God. Please bring peace on earth. Please bring humanity on earth. Let whole world experience happiness and content. O God, you are my heart. You are my breath. You are my intention. O God, without you, I am nothing. But with you, I am everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
All right.
That was so beautiful. Thank you.
Sure.
Ooh, that was devastating.
Thank you. Thank you. And
Yeah.
thank you to everybody that's watching. Thank you to everybody that will watch. Thank you. And God bless you all. And I pray that you will search them out and look for them, buy the book, just support them in any way possible. And just so thankful for everybody that will be listening or listening now. And thankful for having Des here with me to make this happen today on an
Yes.
early
Yes.
Saturday. You know,
Yes.
it's 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. in Delhi, India, right now, and
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
thank you for staying up late and doing this, and thank
Thank
you
Thank
you
all.
so
you.
much.
We
Thank
will
you
do
so
this
much.
again and again,
Yes,
frequently.
Yes.
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 thank
And may
you,
the God of hope fill you all with joy and peace. I
Thank
really
you.
Yes.
Thank
are
you.
Have
welcome.
a
In
nice
Jesus'
have a
name.
nice time.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice time. Thank you
thank
so much.
you,
Thank you.
thank you,
Thank you.
thank you.